Hello and welcome, friends of gaming and sailing! Sailaway, the simulator, sort of relaxing game that you can play either if you wanna get the basics of sailing, and it can actually help. I tried it, and in my future videos I will explain how I prepared for my first sailing certification with eSail and Sailaway, so we come to that. For now, it's just for relaxing, just for fun. As you can see in the map here on the right upper corner, we are in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. We have one of the simplest boats in the game. It's a fog boat. And yeah, we are just very casually sailing. You can see the tails are not optimal, so we will trim the sails and we will just for a short time sail around. Right now I use the game really for relaxation. It's a fun and pleasure game that for certain people it's really relaxing. And yeah, I definitely in the future I want to have my own sailboat. Right now they're not really there. And in those evenings after work, I really like to just turn this game on and enjoy it for a while. So yeah, you are welcome to come on the ride, and I will comment a few things that I'm doing. As you can see, the boat is doing quite well considering I don't have the sail trims optimal. You can check that here. If you go on the trims, you can see that none of my sails is actually in the right position and trimmed. We will change that. But still we are making some 3.5 knots into our direction. I teleported the boat just here in the middle of the ocean to have the sun visible. Let's check the sun. Is the sun? Oh, it's hidden behind the mast. So we are going towards the sun. It's easy. So let me trim the sails. The game is a bit sort of not easy to handle with controls. So you definitely want to get used to it. And even if you get used to it, it's not the easiest game to control. That would be one thing if I would be able to talk to the developer to improve. I'm trying to get the hold on the lines here. Okay, so main sheet, as you can see, I'm moving the main sheet and now we are getting a better performance. Trim, too far. Oh, this is okay. Sure, your sail racers will comment that I could do better, and I definitely could, but this is a leisure sailing. It's not a race. Although with the game you can. So what will happen in the future is I will create a tutorial for this game, because there are not many sailing games that you can play or enjoy in this sense. And from all those that I tried, Sailaway is the one that gives you the most variability. Not just in a sense of boats, but as well you can really take your boat anywhere. Just have the whole globe, the whole world there. Even on lakes. You can zoom onto lakes, go into lakes, and enjoy the game. Now, what is not 100% working, but it's going into direction and it's quite usable, is it should get real-time data for the wind and weather in general. So you can use it to train yourself. You take some weather conditions that you want to see how you would respond, how the boat would respond, and teleport your boat there. You can put it in the Mediterranean, you can put it into the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, basically wherever you want. The development team so far I know is quite small behind this game, so don't expect too stunning visuals. I mean, you can see it's quite okay. Sometimes it loses zoom, but especially the grounds and terrain. It's not Microsoft Flight Simulator, not by a stretch of imagination, but still it's usable. It has a few downsizes, so it's trying to be more user-friendly. Right now this is on expert mode, and I haven't seen a crash. I haven't seen a capsize, I haven't seen a crash. The only thing that can happen is running aground, but even that is not showing any like damage to the boat. So saying that you can train yourself up to a certain degree, right? I mean, when I made my my first certification, I had no boat and I had no friend with a boat. So and definitely I wanted to save money for all the trainings. So I just trained with a couple of simulators, and then I've gone for the certification test, the simple maneuvering around a sailboat. I think it was 26 feet, and I managed. So you can get the basics for future education, right? Not saying that you train here and take a boat on a sea. That would be quite crazy. Regardless, still, it shows you some of the basics, the responses, wind, how the boat heels. So in this sense, I think as any simulator, it has its limitations. It's not a professional simulation, but it's quite fun, and it definitely has an education value. So let me change the view here, and let's take a look on foresail here, if we can do something about it here. Let me check. Okay, so I'm on the wrong line here. Okay, going there. Up, and it's nice. Not ideal, as you can see, but fine for me and for my sort of expectations and level. So yeah, calm ocean today. Haven't really seen too many storms, and yeah, let's have a look around. So as you can see on the map, it's the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Nice sunny day, and we are just sailing. This traditional boat. Let's go a little bit more forward and let's check. Everything tolerable. I mean, I would be fine with these settings, I'll be honest. I'm not a racer. I don't care for every tenth of a knot pressing out of the boat, so this would be fine for me. So let's just enjoy sailing to the sun. As for controls, I'm using a laptop with mouse. Works decent. Tried an Xbox controller, not very optimized. I mean, you can use it, very limited. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not optimized. The right joystick, as you would be usually used to turn around, it has only two directions. So I tried, I will not recommend it. Let's stay with that. Keyboard and mouse works. It works okay, but like I said, the controls are far from perfect, not very smooth. Selecting the lines can be a challenge. But other than that, you see, you just select your sails, trim them, and you can enjoy the sailing. And I think that's the idea behind it. The game itself exists since a couple of years. I own it, I think, from 2018 on Steam. Not related or not sponsored or anything, but I was looking for, first of all, a relaxing game for the evening instead of watching television, just something to put on and play around for, let's say, 20 minutes. And secondly, as well, I was looking for the off-season. I live in the mild area without access to sea, so our lakes, they are basically frozen in the winter, and already in the autumn the season ends, so not much sailing can be done for almost half a year. So just to have something to play around, this comes fine. And last but not least, with certain updates that came recently, you can even organize and have races. which I'm looking forward to try soon. Maybe I will take a race that we have on our lake here and basically take it over into the game and set it up and have fun with a couple of friends. Let's see if we can organize that, and definitely I will share it here. But as a solo player, you can still go into the game, set your boat, and enjoy. That's basically what sailing is about, right? I mean, it's quite virtual, but yeah, you can enjoy it. Now there are more boats that you can choose from. I personally like this simple traditional boats, few sails, few lines, and just going. Keep it simple and go. I will make a tutorial. We will go much deeper into the game in the future, starting from the real beginnings with the beginner boat, and then we will build up through this focal boat to the racers, maybe to the catamarans that are there. There are a couple of boats that you can have and play around with. The more modern they get, the more complicated are the lines, as you would expect. But like I said, I like this simple boat. Few lines, easy to handle. Let's check another position. Okay, so we were at the helm, as we usually would be. Yeah, it sort of zooms in and out. I don't understand why is it doing. Well, it does. So yeah, that's Sailaway. Nice relaxing game, and a way to sail for those who cannot sail. Either for not having a boat, or season conditions, whatever. Okay, I will continue for a longer while, but I leave you to it, and see you next time. Bye bye.